Hello everyone! Welcome back to Ace English Podcast. Have you ever felt your mind go blank the moment someone asks, "Tell me about yourself"? Today, we're turning that panic into confidence.
We'll show you how easy it can be to introduce yourself using real, simple English and make a strong first impression.
I'm Amy, your friendly guide for today, and joining me is Justin, a new student in our language class.
Amy, I'm excited. We'll help everyone master self-introductions that sound natural, not robotic.
Here's what's coming up. You'll hear a real beginner conversation, get tips for saying your name, country, and job, and learn how to keep a chat going smoothly.
Plus, we'll explain the little details that make you sound friendly and clear. Ready? Let's jump in.
Let's start with the basics. Meeting someone new. The first step is a simple greeting.
So if I walk into class, I might say, "Hi, my name is Justin." It's direct, but it sounds warm.
Exactly. Responding with, "Hi Justin, I'm Amy. Nice to meet you," makes the other person feel welcomed.
And that "nice to meet you," it's such a friendly way to show you're interested in the conversation.
Names can be tricky, especially in a new language. One tip, speak slowly and clearly when you say, "My name is Amy."
Sometimes I even repeat my name if the room is noisy or if I think the person didn't catch it. That way, there's no confusion.
Right. And smiling while you introduce yourself helps too. It makes you seem more approachable.
People remember a friendly face paired with a name much better than just a name alone.
After names, the next thing people often ask is, "Where are you from?"
I like to answer in a full sentence like, "I'm from Brazil." It's clearer than just saying the country.
Exactly. And if you want to keep the chat going, you can follow up with, "Where are you from?" right away.
That turns a one-way introduction into a real conversation. Plus, you might discover something in common.
Sometimes, "I'm from Brazil" leads to more questions, like, "Which city in Brazil?"
I always feel good when someone asks that. I'll reply, "I'm from Sao Paulo," and maybe add a quick fact like, "It's a big city."
Sharing one detail opens the door to new topics. It makes small talk easier too.
Yeah, and it helps listeners practice more vocabulary about places and cities naturally.
Another common question is, "Where do you live now?" This is great for practicing the phrase, "I live in."
So I'd say, "I live in this city now." And sometimes I add why I moved, for example. I came here to study English.
Adding a little reason makes your story more personal and interesting to the listener.
Absolutely. It also gives the person a way to ask more questions if they're interested.
Once names and countries are out of the way, jobs usually come up next. Try, "I work as A," or "I am A."
For example, I work as a graphic designer, or I am a student. Both sound natural in conversation.
Letting people know what you do gives them something to connect with. Maybe they have a similar job or hobby.
And if you don't work, "I'm looking for a job," or "I'm a homemaker," are easy ways to share what you do every day.
Short answers can feel awkward, especially for beginners. Full sentences like, "I live in Madrid" sound much friendlier.
They also give you a chance to practice grammar. Saying, "I am from Brazil," instead of just Brazil, makes you sound more confident.
It's a small step, but it really helps people understand you better.
And after a few tries, it becomes second nature, and conversations feel much smoother.
So, once you get past the basics, how do you keep the chat going? Simple follow-up questions work wonders.
For example, if someone says, "I'm from Spain," you might ask, "Oh, which part of Spain?" That little question keeps things flowing.
Open questions, invite longer answers, and you'll both learn more about each other.
It turns a quick introduction into a real connection, even if it's just for a few minutes in class.
Don't forget speed. Speaking slowly and clearly isn't just for beginners. It helps everyone understand you.
Sometimes I feel nervous and speak too fast, but slowing down helps me relax and make fewer mistakes.
It also shows you care about communicating, not just finishing your sentence.
Listeners appreciate it, and it gives them a chance to follow along, especially in a new language.
If you're listening and thinking, I could never do this, trust me, you absolutely can. Practicing out loud is the key.
Even if it feels strange at first, start with your name. My name is Justin. Then add, I'm from Brazil. Build up slowly.
The more you repeat your introduction, the more natural it sounds and the more confident you'll feel.
And we're here practicing with you. Every try is a step forward, even if you make mistakes.
Let's quickly run through what we covered. Start with your name, then your country, where you live, and what you do.
Each part can be a full sentence. My name is Justin. I'm from Brazil. I live in this city. I work as a graphic designer.
You can add a small detail, like why you moved or what you enjoy, to make it even more personal.
And remember to smile, or at least sound friendly. It really makes your words shine.
So, Justin, what do you like to do in your free time?
I like playing football. Sometimes I also enjoy watching movies after work.
That sounds fun! In my free time, I like reading books or cooking on weekends. I try to say a little more, so my answer is not too short.
I see what you mean. Just adding a detail or two makes the answer more interesting. It also helps the conversation flow.
Let's talk about those verbs we just used, like and enjoy. They're simple but super useful for beginners.
When I say, I like playing football, the verb after like usually ends with ing. Same with enjoy. So, I enjoy watching movies.
Exactly. It's a small detail, but it makes your English sound much smoother.
And it feels more natural to use them in everyday conversation, even if you're just starting out.
Adding just a little extra can help your sentences grow. For example, in my free time, I like reading books instead of just, I like reading.
Yeah, or I enjoy listening to music when I cook dinner. It feels more personal and less robotic.
Try adding details about when or where you do your hobby. It gives listeners a better picture of who you are.
And honestly, it makes small talk less awkward. People have something to ask about next.
If you want to keep the conversation going, try adding a simple question back. For example, how about you? What do you like doing?
It's a friendly way to show interest. And if you don't understand, you can always ask, can you say that again, please?
These little questions make your English sound polite and help everyone feel more comfortable.
It's true, people appreciate it when you try, even if you make a mistake.
Let's switch gears and talk about daily routines. Justin, what does a normal day look like for you?
On weekdays, I get up at 7 a.m., go to work, and exercise after dinner. It's simple, but I try to keep it regular.
That's a great example. I usually go for a walk in the morning and have English class in the afternoon.
Adding details like when you do something helps make your answer clear and easy to follow.
Now, a big question for many beginners, why are you learning English? Justin, what's your reason?
I am learning English because I want a better job. English will help me talk to more people at work.
That's a common reason. For me, I want to improve my communication skills and meet people from different countries.
Sharing your reason can really connect you with others in your class, or even just help you remember your goal.
When you explain your reason, try using because. For example, I enjoy learning English because it helps me travel.
That word because is so helpful. It connects your answer and makes it longer and more interesting.
Right. I am learning English because I need it for university. You can use your own real reason, but the structure stays the same.
And the more you practice, the easier it gets to give complete answers.
Here's another tip. After someone shares, you can say, "That's interesting. Why do you like it?" Or, "How long have you done that?"
It keeps the conversation going, and you show that you really care about their answer.
Just be curious, and you'll find it much easier to make friends or practice in class.
And it's also a great way for beginners to hear new words naturally.
So, let's put it all together. Here's a simple formula to introduce yourself. Name, country, job or studies, hobbies, and your reason for learning English.
For example, my name is Justin. I'm from Canada. I work as an engineer. I like playing football. I am learning English because I need it for my job.
That's perfect. You can use the same structure and swap in your own words.
It makes you sound more confident, and it's easy to remember in real situations.
Let's try one more example, just to show how natural it can sound. Amy, would you share your introduction?
Sure. My name is Amy. I'm from Australia. I am a student. In my free time, I like reading books and cooking. I want to improve my English because I love to travel.
See how those little details make it more personal? Listeners can try using this structure for their own practice.
Even if you make mistakes, just keep talking. Every new conversation is a chance to learn.
If you practice these sentences a few times, you'll be ready for any introduction, whether it's in class, at work, or meeting someone new.
And the more you practice, the easier it gets. Don't be afraid to write your own introduction and say it out loud.
You might even record yourself or practice with a friend for extra confidence.
Step by step, your speaking will improve and you'll feel more comfortable each time.
Let's wrap up with 3 key takeaways. First, use like and enjoy with ing verbs to talk about hobbies.
Second, stretch your sentences by adding details when, where, or why you do things.
Third, connect your ideas with because to explain your reason for learning English.
Now try this. Write your own introduction using the formula we shared. Say it out loud and practice until it feels natural.
Thanks for joining us in this episode. Keep practicing and you'll find yourself speaking with more confidence every day.